a privilege. The waving standard which embodies the free shall always be a flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed we'll pass. When we are poised the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets fill the glorious song of victory. We scarred our minds around. Oh God, protect us from fall. Guide all our movement lest we go astray. Give us the strength to hear the humanist call, to give and not to count their cost each day. Bless those who rule to serve with resoluteness, to make this
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. Hey, we I worship you. You are here. I worship you. I worship you.
Yes, sir. Once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world. As always, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Biafra Human Rights Radio. Biafra Human Rights Radio is being anchored by Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo. Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. To all his own. Every one of us have a reason why we are in IPOB, why we are in Biafra agitation. Every one of us has purpose assigned to us. Mazuchuka from F4C. I may not be an orator. I may not be a bragado. I may not be a supremacy. I may not be a demigod. But under my watch, this Biafra agitation will not be allowed. Its heart will not be allowed to see corruption. I always tell you, almost 3 years on, you will not understand the mindset behind those words. But one day you shall. Don't worry. And of course, Mazuchuka Fomefo, he is the anchor man for Biafra Human Rights Radio, like I have said. And by the special grace of the Almighty Creator, Chukukika Biama, I am Diokpa George Onyibe. I hail from Anyoma land. Anyoma is in Delta. And Delta State is Biafra land. Every piece of land in Delta State is Biafra land. And I am the chief #1 saboteur of our time. #1. More saboteur than Eluanya, more saboteur than, what is the name? Nande Kanu Oga. Every saboteur that I've littered, even worse than Ifajuna. I am the #1 saboteur in the era. We don't make post and delete. We do not play on the sentiment of our people. We are not here to deceive our people. It is the love of Biafra that brought us here. And for the love of Biafra, we will stand any demon even unto the end. We understand the consequence of our action from the very day we began. We understand we will get to this junction that we are today. But believe me, there is no shame in the womb that gave birth to us. And so with confidence and assurance, we confront anybody. For how long are we going to sit aloof and watch and over again? And then we play the game of indulgence. Of course, I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Creator. Sometimes I wonder if it's the Elohim we know. Considering the fact that people call Elohim and use Elohim name to do Yahoo Yahoo. Ebo chukwe boge madwe. Ebo chukwe boge madwe. Abanwe. Ebo chuku obinigwe. Ebo chime. Ibu chukwe boge madwe. Ibu chukwu onye na-agwọ moria mo. Ziri ezi nwane otu onye o. Ibu chukwu onye Ibu chimehie. Ibu chukwe boge madwe. Ya anyị jaja gị mma o maka n'eziokwu na mara mma e ihunanya ninage ubiomage o juru anyanya dadio inwege mgbanwe o di onye dịka gị ebu afa n'ome n'edema o ise. To our topic this evening, which is simply titled The Need Why Every Genuine Biafran Must Stand Back and Review Our Activities in clear to every Biafran alive today, whether you are at home or you are in diaspora. Man coming out and say, hey, I'm Agbo. My name is Agbo. Nobody should answer. All of us are IPOB, both Saboteur and Botuswa, both Yahoo. All of us are IPOB. Because in the end, when they call us, where are the indigenous people of Biafra? And this is who we are. Understand that. One day they will go and register you. You become Coca-Cola and Fanta. It's unfortunate for all of you. Every Biafran indigenous person, every Biafran indigene alive today, this is the time for us to shift back inside the company of IPOB, not the identity of IPOB. Now, let me tell you. People call me, hey, leave Nnamdi Kanu, go ahead with your agitation. Didn't Nnamdi Kanu leave? What is the name of his Oga? Why is the name escaping me? I will remind me. Those of you on Facebook, if you remember Nnamdi Kanu Oga name, you remind me. Didn't Nnamdi Kanu leave his Oga? He was the one who went after his Oga till he demonized that man. That is because I'm not fond of them. That is why I forget their name. Those of you on Facebook, help me remember Nnamdi Kanu Oga name. The Imo State man. Nnamdi Kanu demonized this man. He did not leave this man. He was sending audio. Then pour me peace. Then urinate on me. They wanted to kill me. I escaped. But then Nnamdi Kanu take me go juju go so even when he know I'm a reverend. Nnamdi Kanu humiliates me that if I consider what Nnamdi Kanu do to me, I won't give up on Biafra anyway. Those of you on Facebook, Biafran Watchmen, please remind me Nnamdi Kanu name so that this matter can be able to delinquency into it. Kanu betray Wazurike. He betrayed Wazurike. With the money they gave to him, he jumped on radio, demonized Wazurike. He succeeded. He demonized Nayangodo. He succeeded. He demonized Ohane Zendibo. He succeeded. He demonized everybody. Iruanya Omiomio, Ike Nawan Onenyi, Imam Mezu. He demonized everybody. Everybody. And to him, we think he's doing the right thing. Until he has crushed all of them beneath his feet. He did not rest. Nnamdi Kanu, we will follow you up. If Mazemefo tell me not to talk of Nnamdi Kanu again and focus on how to get Biafra, then maybe we go to Nigerian radio station to continue from there. On to this extent, when I was shamefully, disgracefully humiliated, removed from office, I said I wouldn't say anything, I will go. But go back and listen to that, my write-up. I placed a clause there because I know how they function. I told them I may be coming on my Facebook to react to certain issue because Nnamdi Kanu don't let you go. A promise, anything they do to me, I will make sure they will not do it to another Biafra again. At this stage, every genuine Biafran should re-evaluate their stand. They inbox you, Chinas and Wolu in Kuwait, with the recruit in the warehouse in Kuwait. They tell you, hey, don't listen to them, don't follow them. You will, one way or the other, this truth will get to you. If you think we are in a hurry, then you are hallucinating. Steadily, surely, slowly, we will get to our destination. This is not the time for you to come my boss. Leave Nnamdi Kanu. Focus. Why will I leave Nnamdi Kanu? Why don't Nnamdi Kanu leave me? Nnamdi Kanu hide on that fake Facebook account. And in Nnamdi Kanu, if he can give order and tell us not to cause the Yoruba Yahoo prophetess who he brought on Radio Biafra to defile that holy platform before now. Nnamdi Kanu should be able to stand up as a man and then tell Biafrans, don't insult anybody. But he can't say. Now he will not run away from his atrocity. They will. You do not come across me, because that will be the last thing you will do in your life. All of you, and all of you on ground know me, and you know I have not soiled my hand. We have built house, we cannot live now. We have bought vehicle, we cannot drive. We have children that cannot come to us. We have wives that we cannot associate with. We practically have become nothing for this journey. Believe me, we will go 100 miles to undo everything we have done, and we will prove you wrong in the end. This is Biafra, for God's sake. There is nothing you will do other than the truth. Over or almost 4 years now, we have been asking Nnamdi Kanu to repent. He refused. He's a demigod. He's Alpha and Omega, but not in Igbo land. All of you will be struggling, but believe me, you will understand the truth. Today, he can be foolishly deceiving some of you. One of my sisters called me today and said, Nnamdi Kanu have done well. Don't you see Yoruba people? Yoruba people now are calling Biafra Duduwa. If you have your brain intact, there is no normal Yoruba man or woman alive today that will call for the disintegration of Nigeria. No normal one. I follow Yoruba people. Ekonimo Daba. I follow them very well on all their programs. Of course, they don't speak English. They speak Yoruba. And I know what they tell their people. I have so many audio. In one of them, I will play in. When we are done with Nnamdi Kanu, I will begin to review some of the things. Yoruba were telling their people not to follow Nnamdi Kanu. He's a Yahoo freedom fighter. They were speaking deep Yoruba. Deep Yoruba. Telling their people. Idris that was saying it. And I listened to one today. They are telling their people. Indirectly, they were enlightening their people. Yoruba control their airspace. Yoruba control their sea space. Yoruba control their government frontier. Yoruba control everything. Yoruba successfully initiate Omotekon. Now the Kanu is giving us Yahoo Nigerian Defense Eastern Region security to victimize people like us. So if anybody tells you Yoruba want Nigeria divided, guy, go and sit down. The richest woman in Africa is Mrs. Alakeja, Yoruba woman. She work in First Bank. Somewhere along the line, she become a tailor, and then he owns oil well in Bayelsa. And she's the richest woman. And those are the people you are telling to destroy Nigeria. You people should stop fooling yourself. I get disappointed when I see people I have so much respect for, to see they don't have anything in their brain. We are moving forward. I will say separating. Who told you? Why are we deceiving ourselves? Nnamdi Kanu, who used to curse Yoruba, Nnamdi Kanu, who used to curse everybody, all of a sudden it's only Nyangudu that is a saboteur. Okay, sorry, me and Uche Mefo have joined, Obidi and Dr. Kadu Ndiara. Evaluate ourselves. Why did we come here in the first place? Do I know any of these people? We were united in our suffering. We could easily identify with our predicament. This is what brought us together. Not bragado. We know all of your history. And so when they are calling, I find them, then tell to them, they are saboteur. This is George Onyibe, the one in Nnamdi Kanu take to give juju to swear. Why is he running away from the juju? This is the time I must see that every Biafrans, wherever you are, we must begin to reevaluate our stand, because it's not about us. If you watch Nnamdi Kanu in his question and answer broadcast, you will see he's wearing almost 4 packet shirts. I'm sure he has up to 3 ties. It is not easy for him. He can be deceiving himself. But that place him climb that tree, he know where he go come down from. Nonsense. It is simple. You come and call monthly due now. We paid monthly due to you people. We sacrifice everything we have for you people. The only thing you tell us is that you are a demigod. We've seen your type before now. We cannot leave Nnamdi Kanu and continue because Nnamdi Kanu is a monster all of us has built together. If we continue feeding him and his ego, he will destroy all of us. Every genuine Biafra must understand this is the time to starve the monster. At the end of the day, you will see the truth. But this time, the truth will not set you free. Like I said, our topic is the need why every genuine Biafran must stand back to review our activities in the name of IPOB. A lot of things has been happening lately, and most of us do not deem it fit. Place to review the circumstance and as well evaluate our stand in the trending issues. Now, let me tell you something. Don't listen to how people behave and pretend. People like me, I cannot pretend. It's an issue setback in so many areas of my life before now. I don't pretend. I'm very emotional. It may not be the right thing or the perfect thing to be or to do, but this is who I am. And so I compose myself in order not to allow my weakness to destroy my brother. Because the Bible says, if eating meat will make your brother fall, please do not eat the meat. Some of us are very crooked and emotional that we are evil. I see this tendency manifest from Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, chuko kikabiama purumeni hianine, ipuni meni hianine, na apo chuko kikabiama na to ase. And the idiot is lying. It is unbelievable. But since he's in the United Kingdom, I think I know where he's coming from. In the 16th century, there is a study known as the human conduct. I will refer as the highest level of deception academically. This is the time where they teach the high and the lofty, the Alpha and the Omega, the demigod. Of course, these were the eras of the imperialists. They teach them something known as gentleman conduct. Gentleman conduct study enables a man to conceal his genuine intention and project a false image. So when you slap a gentleman, he will look at you. In the out's appearance, he said, "Thank you, sir." There are a lot of people who are moving with such fake image. And then Nnamdi Kanu is one of them. He have numerous fake accounts, Facebook account with China Sanworu, Tony Zulumike, all those idiots. You don't see them come on Facebook in their real name. They are judging Judge Onyibe. But one day you will know we are 100 times better than them. So anytime you see me come on my Facebook and attacking Nnamdi Kanu closely, look at him and the gangster called DOS to come out against me openly. Let us redefine this journey. But you are the fool and anything you are planning to do to me, mark my word on this very day. Those who studied gentleman conduct has extraordinary ability to conceal their real intention. I've seen people like that, and I know how to work with them. That is what they are doing to you. They conceal their genuine intention. And then they be there, we are fighting for our freedom. Yoruba is waking up, Hausa is waking up, Fulani is waking up. I give you an assignment today. Go and look at all those Yoruba on Facebook. Biafra Hausa agitation, Yoruba Biafra agitation. Go and look at all of them. All of them are Igbo people in the era. Born and brought up in Ugwa. Only his name is Igbo. And so when in the Kano, if you listen to broadcasts in Awusa, you will never believe it's in Igbo man. IPOB will go and recruit all this non-entity and be deceiving you. If you say, hey, Biafra is coming. Your age, you have become eventually a career freedom fighter. Biafra. Why won't you people change his name? Before your very eyes, somebody is changing Biafra issue to his property. Building a media platform like Showore. Hey, go to IPOB community app. That is Eban Apoto Ndioshi. Who owns IPOB community app? You are changing our name gradually, right? Biafran watchmen, we are on ground. We go nowhere. We die here. You won't understand it. But you will. The same way I've been telling Biafrans that Uchemefo said you will not allow the heart of this project. Don't worry. We are closer to you than you can imagine. The day you touch one of us, that day you will understand that no food. Even those people you are feeding now will not save all of you. Okay. Let us ask ourselves question. Let us be sincere to ourselves and tell us the way forward. Does he want anybody? The first day I broadcast, I said, this is Radio Biafra Extra. The monkey and jump on Facebook, and anybody should answer Biafra. If I catch you answer Biafra, don't say I don't warn you. You they warn your papa. Have you they warn your mama? Are their death better than the death of millions who have died? Did you know how they died? I remember one night, out of 4 boys I rescued from teaching hospital in Port Harcourt down to Obibo. In Rumukurushi, the 2 died. They bled to death. They should not have died. Their image keep appearing before me every day. I had only 27,000 naira with me then. I know Iruanya will not remember now. Iruanya asked me to spend that money that they will send. Extraction of 1987 Nigerian Constitution as amended to one doctor, is it Charlatan or Malakan in London. I spent my money when I Monday has not sent that money back to me. Idiot. Onyibe chopping money. Ona shame, if you don't repent. Well, benedictions do us in Sakula. I have seen them. I have first. You are not in any way having the moral standing to question my integrity. None of you. One day, now the kind of madness we get on top. And he said, or any other idiot called DOS. Tell them, they will listen. Biafra watchmen, you continue to reshare and reshare and reshare and reshare, they will hear. When they be back on them, mene ka honi ora chi konsu kike. Ndi orogodo menu nure gomonten. Ndi ne regwa nyi weri ewu. Anya mane ole wana ni Atiku. Jada jo Benjamin, ikahu moto, new moto Benjamin madu bugura anya. Atiku ya ye oji ngeba. Ndi volunteer muliwe wa mania Ghana must go kwere jebu gaga himeba ho. Na de kanu webe ne jishe nya pato makasa sono rora cho Biafra. Wa ko ashawo no ke feto gala we yoda akparim. menwa women enyi rimi ukele enyi mari anu ole rimi ofe enyi ka gwo no ke nu abi nu aria onye re high table ya ka gwo enyi ko o sa to ofe abi nu ato ofe enyi wa gwo no ejoku nu ndo onwa ndi rejo onwe we gbu ale anyi bundu anyi chimi ihe ni nu sonyo ka ni no ka gwa enyi ejoku o weri igwe o nwoke ji ni enyi lama opu ha no gbu menyi lechare ando nu ri ebe na kpo na eka o meni wo nya ni oma iwo nyo rogodo unu esonyo ka ni re gbu enyi mmori ali agboke gbu ono kanu meni menwa pu ha no bu eja che no ka ni ono no si no megide m no lo so mongo mmori ali agbo ya gbu m cha egwaneka. So if you are here, he said, hey, leave Nanikano, what is the way forward? Give us the roadmap. No, what he did to Wazurike, he will feel a part of it. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Before the emergence of IPOB, we all understand our ordeal in the Nigerian state. That's easy for us to embrace Nnamdi Kanu. As a result of our knowledge about our predicament in the Nigerian state, it was easy for us to embrace Nnamdi Kanu when we heard his voice. But it's unfortunate these days that having been able to compare and contrast, it looks as if Nigeria is better. Comparing Nigeria and contrasting the it looks as if Nigeria is better. And then we are beginning to question the authenticity of what we are fighting for. What are we fighting for? What is he fighting for now? Listen to Radio Biafra, our own Radio Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu recruit idiot. As he done the whole, Judge Onyibe exposed. I don't reach 14. There and you. Judge Onyibe exposed. They now form guru. So you are even breaking people's marriage. IPOB now is breaking people's marriage. One Vito Onyindo, ask okay for the now. Why have they not taken you to India to treat your leg? Huh? You think insulting Judge Onyibe will make them send you to India? Go and find out the people they drop in India. It will amuse you. Most of you don't know that IPOB, Indian family, are fighting very hard to make sure that I don't bury my younger brother. As IPOB name, IPOB is using the IPOB family in India to profile me. They become a clause of progress, or rather a clause in my will of progress, trying to bury my younger brother. My immediate younger brother is dead, all of you know. His dead body is in India. Up to now, I've not buried him, because I soon discovered that IPOB India are using my dead body, my brother's dead body, to run intel on me. We've been able to organize a lawyer, and the Abo community, Utokbo community, Eka community in India has taken over the dead body of my brother. Any moment from now, the body may be incriminated or sent back. But the reason I don't talk about it, because I'm busy watching them. Nnamdi Kanu has given order they should go make sure they get every information about me without releasing my brother. And I gave them the necessary information. As IPOB, I was not expelled from Biafra before then. So much to say. Very little time we have, I should tell you. So much to say. It is imperative, therefore, that in a time like this, we need to review our work so far. There is so much to say, as well as so much to do. But like we all know, the journey of 100 kilometers starts with a step. On this very evening broadcast, we will begin to review some of the similarity between Nnamdi Kanu led IPOB and the Nigerian state, as this will enable us check every area of our life, which will enable us review the activity of every pro-Biafra group on ground. But as many of them that will come in the nearest future. Let us review the job so that we understand. We're looking at some similarity between Nnamdi Kanu-led IPOB and the Nigerian state. Maybe 6 of them. If time permits, we can go further. No more chimpanzee and gorilla. No more zoo. He's playing on your emotion. He's not a man. He's saying he's Biafra, mega, he's evil. If you are a Biafran, freedom fighter-minded individual, you have not prepared for what is coming. You are not ready. Don't let another can say nobody from. He can tell us Biafra matter is bigger than all of us. Let us compare and contrast. We think you are a demigod. Which God? Which God? Have I not proved myself to all of you indoor before now? I beg you, don't come after me. It is my intention to disappear. And nobody will know I ever exist, even in the nearest future. Start talking to me with a fake Facebook account, which are they cannot play lower than a dirty pig on social media. But you don't know he's the owner of the account. I want him to come out very raw until I nail him. Nonsense. If you are God, you should be the God of Afari Beku, not the God of Holy, Nandekano is another Jesus for where? Elebe. Ubuagwako here. Number 1. Nigeria is always in the habit of blackmailing anybody who comes against them, as it is in their habit till this day, and as you can see in IPOB. I have watched good men and women who came before us. Each and every one of them. In fact, the first thing Nigerian does, the moment they give you a position of authority, is to indict you. If you dare make mistake, not to endorse emasculation, not to endorse disenfranchisement, not to endorse every other evil, the first thing they do to you, they come for you. Nigerians know the habit. The moment you disagree with them, they blackmail you. Many good men and women in government position today cannot speak up. We all know Goodluck Ebere Jonathan is one of the finest breed of Nigerian politicians that has walked this earth. But when he was there, they prepared for him. But God bless him anyway. He meticulously engaged them. And I thank God he's not very troubled. He's okay. Where are all those and other idiots who were canvassing and fighting for the removal of Goodluck? For 20 naira, you are this, you are that. Only Goodluck. But Goodluck understand the game. If his encounter and experience in the government of Ala Messiah does not teach him a life lesson to be meticulous, then he's an idiot. Ala Messiah remained one of the most unique holy governors that ruled their time. The Bayelsa, as you know today, every one of the single development you can record is the handwork of Ala Messiah. But in the Nigerian record, Messiah is a thief. They destroyed all state trust bank, Banugu. Alongside with all his construction, Retraco among others. Obasanjo did that. Your Yoruba brother. Till the last stone paved on the highway of Bayelsa till today. These are the work of one supposedly criminal, Ala Messiah. They blackmailed him till he tied the rapper and entered Nigeria. And Britain was this there, we have catched him. He body is a thief now, Abi. Nigeria is always in the habit of blackmailing their people. That is what IPOB is doing today. The moment you call on the Kano and say, Mazi, this thing you are doing is not proper now. The next thing, they will activate the warehouse in Kuwait, run by China Sanguru. We begin to see people jump up left and right. Tashim, sending tellers of how you send me 5,000 naira. I have said it repeatedly. The last contract I did before I gave my life to mate, hasn't Nnamdi Kanu done any job in Nigeria? We thunder fire all of our father. You will feel my pain at the end. All the monthly due you have collected, all the money you have stolen from our people, don't worry. The last thing I want to do is to make you feel my pain. And after that, I will lie down in peace with him. God punish all of honor. Nigerian blackmail you to submission. That is why many people who know the truth already, they have been blackmailed. The best they can do is to shut themselves. That is what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. That is why I told them before I left the DOS, any name you call me, I will answer you. Or Setiana. Before we were even exploited, removed from IPOB, now the Kanu has started blackmailing us. Under my nose, they sell Radio Biafra to Nigeria. Under my nose, an idiot I shot him. Wow, monkey, you are the real monkey and babu. You are shouting, ow, give me banana, ow. Leader has spoken, ow. How on earth can you believe that when UCMF have 3 good years to take? He's not a holy man. And then one day, one idiot will go, oh my God, who put you watch there? Who are you watching? He first of all prepared the ground and told you something is going to happen in the nearest. He don't prepare to set all of us. Many of you don't know the sacrificial lamb on the reason why Biafra did not come last year was me and UCMF. Obidi was not even there. Dr. Kado was not even there. They prepared the gallows to sacrifice me and UCMF properly. But I tell you, Sonem woro ihe chukwu menimo eronime o n'ụwa ejumobi woro no soka mo osolo bo menime kelere na fanso ya o Sonem woro makinya chukwu menimo imakwonero n'ime o n'ụwa ejumobi no sokamo usolo bwe meni mekelere na fanso yao. He said, we knew, we followed them systematically, meticulously, and never know UCMF can be this articulated. Another side of circumstance, firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn, fourthborn, all of them are standing by. They blackmail you. I need you to take time as a moral individual. Check everything they see Judge Onyibe did. Then compare with the sacrifice I have made. And they not have saved my soul? Could they not have recovered me? With the sacrifice I have made visibly. Not the ones you know nothing about. If I err, if I was wrong, couldn't they have treated me as a son and delivered me? Couldn't they have little children, that your heart not be troubled? Jesus knew there was a time he need to write to his disciple and say, in the midst of this trouble, let not your heart be troubled. Now the Kanu is leading a recruit being sponsored by my own monthly due to rubbish me, thunder fire you. Onyo here fari beku. Onyo here fari beku. Yakem boy. Ogna lalao e kapu heji. Aworile. Eye lo nwa nsombu yeba ho atushelu yeke e ka tamini woni mini ka hodo ni medeke e bo mani sini ke egbu anyi ike jishiburu ihe le chani mama nini. That is what Nigerian does, and that is what IPOB is doing. And of course, when I say IPOB, a lot of genuine men and women are in IPOB. You are not the ones I'm talking to in any way. I am IPOB till tomorrow. And every Biafran, dead or alive, they are all indigenous people of Biafra. But when we are talking about IPOB, in this instance, we are talking about the Yahoo Yahoo. The Yahoo Yahoo. Number 2. Nigeria has succeeded media platform over the years to shield themselves from the overall populace, as you can see, becoming the tradition in IPOB today. You will not understand. Over the years, before the emergence of IPOB, Nigeria has succeeded in building media platform. I was ashamed of myself. The little confidence I could exhibit as a child was when we come out in a secular world, and then in the Nigerian setting, they say, Onyibe olori buruku oloshi. And I said, no, I'm not Onyibe. I'm not Onyibe. They say, who are you? I will not say, oh, I'm a Bendelibo. I'm Bendelibo. Then the Yoruba will say, okay, no be Onyibe. They now give me leverage. And I have listened to television program on NTA as much as I can. From NTA Bender State down to NTA Delta State down to NTA International, and I could not introduce myself as an Igbo. I can tell you that throughout my years in the secondary school, if I move out of my own jurisdiction, if you ask me what is your name, I will say Ismaila. But is the Igbo man bad? No. If we have people like Uche Mefo alive, if we have people like Obidio Bienu alive, if we have people like Dr. Kado alive, I would say no. Igbo man is not bad. If we have people like Ojofo of Newi, if we have people who I have served in Lagos that I know one-on-one, these are angels. Something keep happening. When I listen to the radio, oh, Chukwemeka stole gold. Hey, Teresa one rape person. Oh, there is baby father in war. Hey, different cockaboo story. This is Yoruba propel Gota media. Nigerian built Gota media led by Yoruba and demolished our image, assassinated and deformed our character. And then when Nnamdi Kanu came on this media platform, reciprocating to them adequately, we were very glad. Today, go and look at Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, my very good friend Ayodele, he's doing well. I love Omotekun. Yes, I support Yoruba governor. Am I telling you to hate them? No. Why are you not supporting governors of Enugu, Anambra, and Delta State? Why are you not singing the praise of gallant men like me on ground here? Nonsense. Yahoo, Yahoo. You think they will save you? The first person to insult the integrity of Ojukwu is one of your best friends, Fani Kayode. He told us he dig borehole inside the Bianca, Ojukwu wife. Today is your best friend because it's your in-law. Thunder will fire all of you. Fulani don't forgive. That is after how many years later, Fulani, they remember everything Chukwumanzogo did to them. They remember everything Agu Yoronsi did to them. They remember of our weakness, even when they are not supposed to remember. But here now, you are a man of God. Pastor Nnamdi Kanu. Why Chinasa? Why your boy is not on my Facebook? It is your insult. And then I asked my father, I said, why? Anytime. He never answered me. Now I know the truth. This is what IPOB is doing. Oh, Uchemefo is MI5. Uchemefo just collect that money. Judge Onyibe just sleep with somebody. Why? She's Mommy Arusi. She, Have I become an impediment in this Biafra restoration project? I will grant your wish, don't worry. You do not have monopoly over this. Everybody will know you for who you truly are. We are reserving our dancing shoe for the last dance step. Number 3. Nigeria has succeeded in building fake media platform, like I have said, over the years to shield themselves from the overall populace. Today, look at now. You will see, Utokoto. There is one man, his name is Alahaji. He's insulting me. And you, as a genuine Biafran, you are following Alahaji. Alahaji Okenkwo want to insult me. Are you not a buffoon? But he's in Nandekano. Supposed to be in a sober reflection. How could Judge Onyibe? I want to go back to your roots. But if I go back to my roots, you will not see the truth to what is happening here. So we shall finish the case of Nandekano, then we go back to our root. Until then, anyhow you want to reason them na your pocket. Yoruba will say wolo komi. Hausa will say naruana denu den kufe. Osetiana nyo hiapamo. Ewapamo. I'm happy the Western world don't know what I'm saying. They can pay for interpreter. Ewapamo. Kebuche. And you boy de kanyi chimi here no webe ne jishe nya kpa to makasa osolobo adonu ntuishi oganje poha no somo ne ya la gwa ndi ni re son wekere yo nsi were kom ndi ezigbo hia kan wo apo ha mu no erem ira chone o meni ntetame oku gwai chuku ka do ntuishi osolobo ka do ntuishi. And of course we must proceed. This is number 4. It is evidence that successful picture, but rather playing the game of indulgence to ensure a complete emasculation of our city doing today. Number 5, Nigeria is not working for the progress of her citizen in the nearest future. No. They are building platform to play games of indulgence. You know when they play games of indulgence? The next brokers of Nande can mark my word. He will say, yes, we are now talking to the new president of America. Facilities in place to give you Biafra. Oh, no Biafra coming. With every visibility study, meticulously re-evaluating our position as a people, even in the next 100 years, Biafra cannot come under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu because he had destroyed every instrument that he would have given us. Indulgence. Yes, I tell you, Biafra, any Biafra security is fake. When we catch you, we will kill you, thunder fire. You can't kill us for here now. You think you are in Germany, in your brother's house, wearing mask like Buhari. You threatening us? Your level. Fighter, run for them, run for your life. You are not in the position to tell us. We already know. When you come to Biafra land, then you tell us we listen to you. Meanwhile, while you are in Germany, in your brother's house, enjoying, guy, leave us alone. Somebody called me and was talking to me on video, and so I was in the bush. The person told me, shame on you, look at you, hungry man, you are in the Eastern Security Network now. Nnamdi Kanu send us inside bush. He sent us inside bush, and you are mocking me, I'm inside the bush. Game of indulgence. He has nothing to say. Yes, Biafra. Now, those of you in the West, in Lagos most especially, they are lying to you. They've come to lie to you about we are forming government, and now the Kano cannot form government. They have eventually made all of you career freedom fighter. Any group of pro-Biafra who is so confident in telling you that we sack you, we employ you, watch them. They are not looking for our freedom. You are career freedom fighter. So hopeless a people. I talk in parable, I do not expect everyone to understand me. But in the real time, I will redefine everything I have said. Yeah. Fire you. How can you sack me from Biafra? How can you even sack me where you did not employ? Now the Kano is simply playing the game of indulgence, deceiving all of you. But of course, you are original monkey and babu. As he will always say, NDCOG, reevaluate your stand and wake up from your stupidity. Fulani is not the problem now. Hausa is not the problem now. Yoruba is not the problem now. Nnamdi Kanu, Benjamin Madubugu, Chike Doziem, Tony Zurumike, Nenayanya, Azaya Oba, or former whose wife just divorced, among other gang of idiots, are the one who want to mortgage the future of the next generation. We will see, we will put their righteousness to the test, I should tell you. The number 6. Nigeria has finally succeeded in bamboozling her citizens in the same way everybody in IPOB have been reconditioned, our ways have been reconditioned, our people to oblige to every criminality and stupidity as of when necessary. You have been bamboozled and idiomatically emasculated urubuskinterebe ndiara. Is that grammar that suits you? Nigeria succeeded in bamboozling everybody. When they wake up in the morning and say, yeah, the federal government have thereby initiated the babu and monkey ranching feed. They now open radio. Nigerians start calling, hey, it's not good, but if the federal government say, let's try and see if it will work, are you be idiot? The same way Nnamdi Kanu is bamboozling us. Yeah. It be the Eastern Security Network. Now, no. Now we dey bush. As the today, I'm in the bush, but I'm not seeing the money you are paying. But you have sense. Hey, it's my money. I'm gonna give it to them. You will cry. You will cry very well. Don't worry. We are telling you now. You think we are joking? Biafra gabia oge munuvum nanya ndi mehi unuge tiya kanobi. Otu ụbọchị unu vum n'anya ndị mmehie unu ga-eti ya aka n'obi na-etili ihe mere onwe m n'ihe mere onwe m n'ihe obi. My guy, they hear my voice, make una mad. Check when you begin to pay monthly due like me. Check what you don't sacrifice like me. Check how far you don't go about this Biafra like me. Compare what in the Kano they do with and they do to us. Mama, I could believe you. I could believe you. Now I want to open our lives. Yahoo freedom fighter recruit call in and insult me. Believe me, it is welcome. Be civil. Don't try to dominate me on my microphone. This is not another Kano microphone. On my own microphone. And of course, Biafra watchmen continue to share. You know what they do is, they don't follow up, don't follow. At this moment, I have 29 viewers. But before I cut this video now, I will see that I have got over 3 million viewers already. So Facebook is not the platform we talk to our people. They're listening already. So even though Facebook reduces to 3 viewers, it's okay. But my confidence or happiness is that at the end of every broadcast, in less than 3 hours I log out, I see over 30 million viewers. And of course, I have 2 lines open this evening. Number 1 is my WhatsApp line, which is the 070-815-45642. I repeat again, 815-45642. I repeat again for the last time, our WhatsApp line is 070-5642. And then I come again, the direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. For the last time, our direct line is 081-221-52971. This is Radio Biafra Human Rights Radio, and of course Biafra Watchman is on the microphone, and we go nowhere.
I think it's time to lay it all.
Yeah, keep it rolling, sis. I'm on it.
Miss Summer on this. Walking down the miles in the long journey. Yeah, people said we are some days are like nights, yet we struggle hard to see we get to the light. Like brothers and sisters, we join our hands to work hard, yeah, and we are making sure that we get to the promised land, a land of milk and honey that is costly and out of this jungle. And the little quirky cabia, my sisters true. No matter how deep the ocean, we will swim through it. In the hands of the enemies, zoo and the government. Nothing goes wrong. Blacks rules everything around me, and it's pound in my DNA. Cash rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Yeah, freedom is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. We bear from blood, we never give up in this struggle. We are aiming high up. We are smart and fast, enemies can't catch up. Yes, we know what we want, so we'll keep our pace up. Listen, we can't demand for war is not ours. Biafra is a land, and for sure is ours. Look, I'm a Biafran. The fry is blessed, the fry is great, cause Chukwu Kikabiyama has approved it himself. You see, Nigeria glooms, and there is no way that you can kill an ideology. We set up Biafrans and Biafra flowing in the blood through our veins, and all the efforts of our enemies to stop us has all been in vain, cause we are the chosen ones. Yeah, blacks rules everything around me, and it's pound in my DNA. Cash rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Okay, freedom is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. Biafra is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. DNA. I apologize if it hurts you, but that's the truth. A Sunday, a wind.
Yes, of course, I will not apologize if it hurts you. We have vowed, we have made a promise, but the truth. Like I said earlier, I have been having issue with my system, but I'm still working on it. Our line has been open. You are free to call in. It doesn't matter if you are Biafra inclined individual. If you are Yahoo, if you are a saboteur like me, our lines are open. Of course, if you have access to my private WhatsApp or private line, you are free to call in. I am not in the position to give you my private line. That means Chukwu Kikabiama want you to have it. You are free to call in and I will pick your call. But outside that, I released 2 main lines tonight, which are the WhatsApp line and as well as our direct line. Those who are just joining, WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. And then the direct line is 081 221 The caller on the line, your name and where you calling from. Caller on the line. Good evening from here, your name and where you calling from. Good evening, can you still hear me?
Am I on to Mr. George Onyibe?
Yes, this is George Onyibe, live and direct through Biafra Human Rights Radio. Go ahead, my brother, with your contribution.
Yeah, Mr. George, my position in Igbo land, following you and Nnamdi Kanu on Radio Biafra for a long time, a long period of time. And honestly, the time Nnamdi Kanu was, and for a long period of time, I have not listened to this your radio, and I am surprised when I connected to this radio, and I'm hearing you calling Nnamdi Kanu names and other things. So I'm just wondering what is exactly happening, because I've not heard your own part of the story. I don't know if this is the right time to ask you. But if two people are having misunderstanding, whether brothers or friends, so the third person there would like to ask what is exactly going on. So what is exactly happening? I don't know if you may find it.
What did you say is your name?
I'm Zuko.
Okay, my brother, you are a good man. Even though after praising you, then you insult me, I still see you. Now, a lot of things has happened between me and Nnamdi Kanu and the gangster called the DOS. I have made a frank effort until I discover they have their own plan. And now I will then send me text message on this line. I will tell you everything that has happened. I will play it. Just try and listen. If you can. Just hold on so that you understand the person some of you want me to leak his bombo. The demigod. The people don't understand anything. I am waiting for the day Nnamdi Kanu will come out on air, or any idiot in the DOS call my name and say I did this thing. Facebook account they are using. So you will understand. My brother on the line, I know you are still there, but I want you to listen to a little bit of I think it should be my last.
Now listen to me very carefully. The reason why I removed the Iranian from IPOB was because I asked him to calm down in his fight with Uche.
No, me.
And he never calmed down.
Hello,
me
that he took to Arochukwu to give Juju to swear. This is Nnamdi Kanu talking to me. Nnamdi Kanu don't pay me. Nnamdi Kanu don't know how to survive. Nnamdi Kanu is aware I sacrificed everything. Nnamdi Kanu know the position. But this is the last way he talked to me. Thunder will fire anybody who see the truth and refuse to say the truth.
It seems to me the more I talk to you, the worse you become. Don't go on air to talk about Harochukwu again or anything you don't know.
Why will he tell me not to? Even the reason I'm playing it. Why will Nnamdi Kanu tell me not to talk of Harochukwu? The day Nnamdi Kanu was taking a reference like me to give juju to swear with fresh blood, palm wine swimming with maggot among other things, what was he thinking? Thunder will fire many people.
Keep your mouth shut. Do your.
Did you hear what he said? Just do your broadcast and get out. Do your broadcast and get out. If you make one mistake again, I will kill you. I'm waiting for them to come and let me finish them where they are.
Mistake again, I will expel it from IPOB. And you stop don't know about. Just keep your mouth shut, do your broadcast and get out. From IPOB. Come. Don't go on air to talk about Harochukwu again or anything you don't know about. Just keep your mouth shut, do your broadcast and get out. If you make one more mistake and get out. If you make one more mistake again, I will expel it from IPOB. Don't go on air to talk about Harochukwu again or anything you don't know about. Just keep your mouth shut, do your broadcast and get out. If you make one more mistake again, just focus on what you have to or anything you don't know about. Just keep your mouth shut, do your broadcast and get out. If you make one more mistake again, I will expel it from IPOB. And you stop broadcasting. One more mistake. Just focus on what you don't know about. Just keep your mouth shut, do your broadcast and get out. If you make one more mistake again, one more mistake. Seems to me the more I talk to you, the worse you become. Don't go on air to talk about Harochukwu again or anything you don't know about. Just keep your mouth shut, do your broadcast and get out. If you make one more mistake again, I will expel it from IPOB. And you stop broadcasting. One more mistake. Just focus on what you have to.
Now, that is your demigod. That is your demigod. Threatening me. Loving that you holy, holy, holy. Is another year. God will punish all of you. That is your holy Nnamdi Kanu. After everything we have done, having put our blood in this thing, he took me to Harochukwu. The next day was the day he told Uchimefo to remove me from broadcasting. And then he came on air. I was bragadoing, telling her that because I gave him microphone, he now begin to murmur yourself. And now I take my microphone. Now I have another microphone. Let Uchimefo take this microphone. You will see. But we will make sure that those who have died for this struggle, their death will not be in vain. He took microphone then. Now I still have the microphone. Go and tell Nnamdi Kanu I still have a microphone. Since he has become a demigod in Biafra land, let us see how it ends. My brother who called me and asked a question, I'm truly sorry. It looks like you have been disconnected. If you can still call back, please try and call back. People don't know what I have gone through for the past almost 4 years. People don't know what Uchimefo has gone through for the past 4 years. Work for peace before this very moment. And then we will come up with China Sanworu, another idiot gangster called DOS, to shock you. Now, this is not a position or rather a platform where I begin to tell you it can't happen, it can't say nine, no, say nine. No. We have, as a moral standing individual, confronting Nnamdi Kanu with some of these things, but he says it's a demigod. They decide who lives and who died. But he failed to understand how Abo people function. Obombo skata ya senyinu. Enyi choko bombo skata. Ele nyangwara ko jelu anwu. Enyi some ele no wo nyo wo. Onwe no nyo wo. Oke egbu ngwere always okay. Awe timba awe egbu mba ya mare ne nwata abamba. Ebenyi no bia nwata abamba nwata kowo. Nwata kowo. Like I always say, we are waiting for them to come out Let Nnamdi Kanu call George Onyibe or gangster idiot call DOS, call George Onyibe. I will send all of them 40 years into their career by the truth. He said, I will sink the zoo. I will destroy the zoo with the truth. That truth we brought for him. Wazirike should buy wine and enjoy. Osetiana, my brother, I'm sorry I lost you. I needed you to hear Nnamdi Kanu talking to me. The few people who managed to help me, what IPOB did to me, what I'm supposed to do was to look for a rope. Just that the Almighty, the side over the affair of man is the one that shaped my way. You will not understand. Don't worry. Don't worry. Like I said, our lines are open. If you want to come on air, you have access to my private. You are free to call. If you don't have, I've given out the WhatsApp and as well as the direct line. Who know have access to my my WhatsApp line, my direct line. Please, it doesn't matter what your opinion, will you respond to me? If you talk like the last caller and said, well, I'm surprised and I don't understand, I will reciprocate like I reciprocated to the last caller. But if you call me and you tell me you are a monkey, you are a babu, I will tell you your father and your mother are chimpanzee, they are monkey, they are babu. This is the derogated language Nnamdi Kanu has taught all of us. And now you know. Are you there, caller on the line?
Diokpa,
now you are in the spirit. Confirm. Diokpa. I'm not Maze. I am Diokpa. Where I come from, we don't know Maze. We are Diokpa. Diokpa. Go ahead, my sister.
My dear, I just want to greet you this evening and just want to encourage you. May the Chukwu Kikabiama bless you. May Him protect you, preserve you, and keep you. Just stand by the truth that you are standing. There's nothing the enemies can do about it, and nothing will happen to you. We that are here are more seriously for Biafra restoration. And everybody that will come out to give us Biafra in truth and holiness is the person we will follow. Many things have happened, and many of us eyes have started opening again. You are the person that came on air to awaken all of us. All the things we didn't know before, you made us to know it. Those of us that would have even come back, you brought us closer, and we had the confidence and followed this thing religiously. But now the reverse being the case, I don't know what happened, but God in heaven knows. So whatever it might be, we will still follow the person that will stand to give us Biafra. That's what we know. And having been on the truth side, continue on that truth side. Don't deviate. Stand for the truth that you are clamoring for. At the end, us to that holy land we are looking for. I don't have much to say this evening, just to encourage you and tell you to keep on keeping on, just like as our deputy said.
That is the true Biafran spirit, and our people must understand it is not our intention to undermine anybody. I'm not coming here to tell you Nnamdi Kanu is a saboteur. He can call me a saboteur. He's here. Been to where I was born? Have you been to my place? As poor, as humble as you can be, there are things we treasure and we hold in high esteem. It's Joku Wondon. It's not the kind. But you are the one killing us. We've made a vow with the heavens that we will not sleep under the same heaven with those who raped our mother and killed our brothers and father. We will not sleep under the same heaven with those who have set us up and betrayed us. We have vowed and we've communed with the Almighty Creator that if in His infinite wisdom, that the sacrifice of our life is that which He requests that He might free the Biafran nation, then we will gladly lay down our life. You were not there. It is not in Abenopabe. It is not anywhere else. You cannot deceive our people. For now, commune, deceive them. You will understand we are not in a hurry. We are not. We are not in a hurry. But you are very down your stance. You are horrible. And to threaten me. I've eventually sent to all of you my broadcast link. Call and tell the world how hopeless and barbaric that you are. Call, tell them. Tell them our atrocity. Judge Onyibe exposed season 1. Judge Onyibe exposed season 2. Judge Onyibe exposed season 30. Please expose me. But if I am guilty, I will pay without fail. But all of you who think you can play the game of indulgence and walk away, you have no idea what is coming for you. Now the Kanu is not looking for Biafra anymore. They have been properly settled. What they wanted to do is to begin to eliminate, assassinate all the principal officer in IPOB, like as it has happened in time past. And then the next thing you see is he starts floating his media platform like Showore. But this is a different breed. He cannot, we will not allow him. That is the problem. Those should understand that we are Biafran watchmen. Our allegiance is to no man and to every man. We go nowhere, we die here. Our lines are open, like I said. Is 0, of course. Our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. That is our WhatsApp line. 070 815. Then our direct line is 081 221 52971. 081 221 52971. But like I always say, you have access to my private WhatsApp. You are free to call. If you have access to my private line, you are free to call. If I see your call coming through, I will understand that it doesn't matter what you want to say. Whatever you want to say is of no issue to me. You can call and then insult me. You can as well call and then talk to the glory of Chukwukika Abiyama. A lot of things have been happening you don't know. We are not in a hurry to expose the atrocity. The Bible says that God Himself is very patient, hoping and believing that the sinner will repent. We are not here to destroy anybody. We're just hoping that every Biafran will repent and then come back on the right side. Biafran blood is involved in this. Biafran blood is holy. Biafran blood is pure. Biafran blood polluted. And every Biafran must understand this truth. Oh, nowhere. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, of course. Still try and call back. Like I said, you cannot toy with the Biafran blood. We have given up so much. We have given up so much. And we are not going to back down. There are a lot of challenges we face. But what do? We are equal to the task. And then we will live up to expectation. This is issue regarding Biafran blood. There is nothing the enemy can do about it. Like I said, our lines are open and you are free to call in. This is Radio Biafra Extra, once again streaming live through Biafran Human Right Radio. I'll be back in a minute.
I think it's time to lay it all out. Can I hear my snare drum?
Yeah, keep it rolling, sis. I'm on it.
That's okay, thank you. Check command. Mess on my own this. Walking down the miles in the long journey. Yeah, people said we are nobody, but we know certainly we are somebody. Yeah, time is so hard. These days are like nights, yet we struggle hard to see we get to the light. Like brothers and sisters, we join our hands. It's lane, promised land, a land of milk and honey that is costly and worth more than gold and money. We are making sure that we get out of this jungle, and the little quirky cabia my sisters true. No matter how deep the ocean, we will swim through. I tell you words cannot explain all we have gone through. In the hands of the enemies, zoo and the government, Biafran blood pass through with luck, but we have quirky cabia, nothing goes wrong. Blacks rules everything around me, and it's pound in my DNA. Everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Yeah, freedom is everything about me. Biafra is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. We Biafran blood, we never give up in this struggle. We are aiming high up. We are smart and fast, and the miss can't catch up. Yes, we know what we want, so we'll keep our pace up. Listen, we can't demand for war is not ours. Biafra is a land, and for sure is ours. That's why I'm proud to say I'm a Biafran blood. Biafra is great, cause Chukwuka Kabiyama has approved it himself. You see, Nigeria glooms while Biafra blooms. Biafra is an ideology, and there is prince of Biafra flowing in the blood through our veins, and all the efforts of our enemies to stop her vain, cause we are the chosen ones. Yeah, blacks rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Cash rules everything around me, and it's found in my DNA. Okay, freedom is everything about me. Biafra is everything about me, and it's found in my DNA. DNA. I apologize if it hurts you, but that's the truth. A Sunday, a wind.
Yes, of course. I am sorry it hurts you. Yes, my caller on the WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp. The world is listening. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead, please, my brother.
Okay. This is Mazi Joel Akamereze calling from Abidjan, Ivory Coast. Mas Onyibe, this evening I have been listening to your broadcast because in whatever we are doing, I have listened some of your broadcasts and the things you are saying therein. Oh, and that was the last message you sent. You said our leader sent to you, Martin Namdekan. Honestly, I don't really know the way things are functioning this at this point in time because a house divided can never stand. I used to know you as a very good man. I used to know you as a very formidable hardcore in this struggle. And you are somebody I respect so much as far as IPOB and Biafra restoration is concerned. He's a man I love so much from the bottom of my heart. And as well, he energizes us whenever needed. But I don't know why things are falling apart. I don't know why the people that should carry us along are now leaving us to drown in the ocean. Mazi Uchemafo was our deputy from the day one. He has been there. But things have been wrong, and we need to look into all these things to avoid further damages. Some people are getting carried away. Some people are being angry. Some of them are no longer in the problem from the throne. Abnormalities is coming from those that said that they are our leaders. Mazen Namdekan is our leader. Mazu Chemefo weights we have in this struggle, including you, Mazu Onyibe. But for crying out loud, what do people want us to do now? How do people want us to reaffirm our efforts and our aims? We have been submissive. We have been very, very hardworking. Whatever we are asked to do, we always do it. Government, we are asked to penetrate, we penetrate. But seeing all these things that is happening between the heavyweights in this struggle, to me, is very, very appalling. To me, they are very nasty. To me, they are very, very uncalled for. And I don't want these things to continue in this way. Because if these things continue, it will surely distract a lot of us. If these things continue in this way, it will surely prolong this Biafran journey that we are into. Please, I am begging. I am begging you. Everybody knows that we are very close, and it is time for us to do things in a rightful manner. I listened that audio that Mazin Namdekan sent to you. I felt somehow I know the injustices that are going on in the struggle. Which we have been warned not to bring them on air and not to bring them on media. But it doesn't gladden our heart to see our heavyweights coming on radio, writing, coming on Facebook, writing. People we are saying that you have you stole money, you did this. Well, I don't know why. I don't just know how. But to me, I understood that Mazin Namdekan removed you when he was insubordinate to his instruction. But I don't know how everything changed from Mrs. Erewa, from this and that. In this IPOB, I have helped a lot of people, and that's why I received help from people. So tomorrow, if anybody is not in the struggle, we now bring out the information and say, oh, I spent money to this, I do this. It is not, things are not being done that way. Things are not being done that way. Let us rearrange ourselves, re-strategize, and move forward. We speak it. It will not be a thing of joy that you and Mazin Namdekan will be having dialogues. Mazin Chemefo, Mazin Obido Bienu, even the West African rep and others. Those IPOB members that are not speaking up, I know that they know the consequences. That is the reason why they are not speaking up. We don't even know where to start. If these things continue this way, honestly, my brother, our quest for Biafra restoration can be jeopardized. We must have to strategize. I don't know a way that I can bring in this issue for us to resolve this matter. People are dying. Our brothers are in a place in communicador. Some of them are in the hospital. Some of them have been flown abroad for treatment. Some of them are in Biafra land, no food to eat, no nothing. The volunteer force are there. The Eastern Security Network is there. Everything that is happening at
Sorry,
and
nothing like Eastern Security Network. Sorry for interrupting you. Nothing like Eastern Security Network. Nothing like that. Forget about the Yahoo. Nothing like Eastern Security Network. Volunteers can't even feed, pay their house rent, live a decent life. Idiot is saying, I'm not Eastern. I'm not an Eastern ant. But then a Biafran. So don't even mention Eastern Security. Yahoo is doing all of us. Go ahead and sorry for interrupting you.
Okay. Another question I just wanted to ask you. Please, what was it that you said about Anyoma? That our director said you don't come on air and talk about Anyoma again. Arutuku or Anyoma? I hope it's Arutuku.
Yes. Now, that very day, some people from Ebonyi State, IPOB company, led by Nnamdi Kanu's sister, who is currently working with Nigerian police. Nnamdi Kanu is a resign from Nigerian police, but his sister is a Nigerian police who are appointing us. Many of them, Barrister Jofo, all of them. When I tell you where their family member work, you will know who is setting us up. Thunder will fire them. I'm waiting for them. They came on air and say we went to Igwe Kala. Igwe Kala is Arochukwu, a new Yahoo Arochukwu. Can you come here and tell me about Igwe Kala? Nnamdi Kanu palm wine swimming with maggots to drink. They gave me iron pour with fresh blood to leak. They gave me alligator pepper. They gave me kola nut to swear my allegiance to Biafra, which I did. And then Nnamdi Kanu close it through China Sanguru. How dare you come on my platform and tell me about Igwe Kala? Nnamdi Kanu told them that night that he would deal with me. Then that morning broadcast, in the afternoon after the broadcast, Idiot Okano called me and was telling me that rubbish I play. Then you go, get on there, do your broadcast. He don't even pay me. He don't know how I feel. Thunder will fire all of them. Idiot Okano called me immediately after my broadcast. Why did he send me to Arochukwu? So I just listening to him. And that is it. So many audio of Idiot Okano disgracing himself. How every pastor I sent to take the oath, and what do I tell them? That Idiot Okano is the one Jesus we gave our life to. Do you understand now? Now you talk about Idiot Okano. No, he sold all of us out. I don't call him Nnamdi Kanu. He's an idiot Okano. That is gonna leave it, gonna fight for Biafra. They don't make sacrifice just for nothing. That is his way of appreciating us. They don't care for me. I build house, I cannot live. I bought car, I cannot drive. I have children, I cannot see. I have a wife, I cannot embrace. And then the idiot is talking to me. Thunder will fire all of them. Most of you will not know Idiot Okano sound that way to me. Oh, he loves Yahoo. We will prove him. He will not hide anywhere. We are not in a hurry. You are not ignorant, neither are you naive. I was not removed before because I insubordinated in Nnamdi Kanu. I demigodism. Emeka Gift and one idiot called Bright Chimezie were on social media castigating Uchemefo. And I reciprocated to them because I love Uchemefo. The moment I reciprocated, idiot Okano come on air and say, from today, if you are bring to officer, you say anything, directly or indirectly, I remove you. Just to tag me. We do not yield to idiot. We cannot submit to intimidation because you are anything. On the next day, I went and I made broadcast. Why were Chinas, the bright Chimes here and the Mecca gift not conscious with the insult Uchime for? Invariably, Nnamdi Kanu is the one insulting Uchime for. I do not have lesser respect for Uchime for to Nnamdi Kanu. Neither do I have lesser respect to any Biafra. Because I believe on the same platform, on the round table like King Altor of the ancient European kingdom, all of us, the complete emancipation of the Biafran people. Nobody is a God here, for God's sake. We will play the audio. We will tell the world who we really are. But I want Nnamdi Kanu to be the one that will initiate this very system that will bring about the end of all the hulubalu they have caused in our life. So that is just it, my brother. If I didn't play this audio, you will not know that Nnamdi Kanu have been telling me almost a year ago, broadcast and get out there, broadcast and get out there, broadcast and get out there. Josephine, everyone should understand. If Nnamdi Kanu can tell me to broadcast and get out there, does he think Nnamdi Kanu is sponsoring me? Because most of my message antagonize or contradict his evil. Now you know. Thank you very much, my brother. And you have really asked. Kano, we're not fighting against IPOB. We're not fighting against the Nyangudu, the governors or the Yahoo who fight or Biafra. And of course, we are Biafra watchmen. I'm not from Afari.
Die here for sure.
We die here, my brother. Them. I was say, what really happened? I never tell them what happened. No. You can imagine idiot to they told us things we refused. We believe in these people with all our heart. Now we know the truth. Now we know the truth. In don't limp past me. Nnamdi Kanu don't limp past me. Go and look at his last broadcast. I tell you, he wear his 3 shirts. Nnamdi Kanu wear his 3 shirts, almost 4 tie. Just to look appreciable. Heart attack will kill him. We know they go anywhere. We know they hurry. Make all of them come out. Yahoo freedom fighters. Chukuka do well into Ishi. They will want them mad. Thank you very much. And of course, as we all know, we are not in a hurry. That is one of our brother, of course, who is properly acquainted with the atrocities of a Mecca gift. Now, let me tell you something that is actually paining me. It hurts me so much. All of us who put our life in the line when Nnamdi Kanu was in prison, who opposed Nnamdi Kanu when he was in Kuje Hotel, are now the glorious people. And then it looks to me as if you antagonize or resist Nnamdi Kanu, you become relevant. And so we will antagonize, we will resist him in truth, in honesty, in sincerity. Let us become relevant. Brother on the messenger, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Biafrans.
Good evening.
Yes, greetings, Biafrans. Good. And this is Chimobe Mba. I have been keen to listen to this program. Program is because of the points and the validations I'm getting from the program. And what are those points and validations I'm getting from the program? It's because of, after listening, I know our former African rep is usually speaking in anger based on what he has passed through, what he has seen, and what he has known. But I am not actually looking at those points being dropped in this program. Now, if we have watched very well, this audio is actually one point I have grabbed
not playing in
our
the Kano
leader,
audio. You will see how the without knowing that this broadcast on Radio Biafra alone took everything I have worked in my own life. Idiot Okano, I'm waiting for all of them. I will shred him the same way he shred so many people. Go ahead.
Because I know you are. Everyone has a right to be angry. Everyone has the right to be angry. Because if this is just one out of the millions or the thousands or the few you have in your possession, how about us that are little? How about us that are in the grassroots? How about us that are getting directive and actions or command from up there? So Onyishibiko, next to bring in points like this without putting in more harsh words, because we Biafrans are sensitive. We Biafrans are sensitive. Believe you me, thousands are listening, millions are listening to this program, but they will not want to call. The reason why I'm calling is that I was shocked. I was listening.
Kaidoziem, Tony Zurumike, Nenaya Anya, Azaya Oba, Mazi Ofoma. I am waiting for those idiots called the DOS. Let them mention my name. I will put all of you in with Chikaidoziem. Chikaidoziem was telling me, ooh, fake pastor, ooh, Chikaidoziem. And they are playing holy now and hiding under the carpet, using idiot Biafrans who are brainless and monkeys and baboons to attack me. Memoir, Lakudaton, everything we put our blood in this thing. You people cannot see this. You people cannot see this. No, don't worry, I will be his doom and his destiny.
You're on air, you're on air, you're on air, you're on air. I am just, and I'm consigned. I'm a Biafran. I'm directive or indirective, star brother. Whether it's from it. Now, the thing is clear. I don't want to know when the issue started. I've said it last time I called. I don't want to know when the issue started, and I don't want to know the issues. Whatever the problem be, we are a family. Let's settle this. If it can't be settled, let the backbiting and the what pissed me off last time also was going on air, seeing gifts. Someone gave you gifts. You did not ask. Someone gave you gifts out of his own free will, seeing your hard work. Later on,
my dear,
bring that gift offline to blackmail.
Before I joined,
I was so
IPOB,
mad then. I kept quiet.
Listen, I am a reverend. Before I joined IPOB, I've been an ordained reverend for 17 years and 10 months. And in that 17 years and 10 months, about 10 years and 10 months, I work under Grace Avenger Mission as a reverend. The rest 7 years, I work as the general overseer of the Sanctuary of God Church. And now I have had academians, intellectuals, pilots, so many people under my administration. You could only imagine the number of suits I have. I have suits entered my body. And then as IPOB member, it took everything from me. Okay, foreign, the whole world know, okay, for suit I have not put on. And these people are mocking. Go to DSS in Port Harcourt and find out the value of my car parking there. My own one car, I drive 3 cars at the same time. The one in DSS is 1.7 million. I don't want to remember them. If I remember them and listen to what the detractors tell me, we will have a problem. We will have a problem. Live in Biafra again and again and again and again. Above all things, to believe in Igbo man again and again and again. If not, thunder will fire all of them. I've not played the OK foreign for you. OK foreign want to set me up. But let's look at a little bit of idiot Okano. Broadcast and get out there. Broadcast and get out there. Let Fine Boy come and broadcast this. Is coming from Peter Obiano. Since Peter Obiano is a good boy now. We then use Peter Obiano to come after me, and we tell him after Rivanaja, Obaru people are my people. Obio furniture is an your man. That won't help them. Since Peter Obiano give Fine Boy Jeep, he's a holy man. Saboteur. That is smart. If you go to my Facebook, I give them better big leads for my post today. Idiot. Talk to my brother.
I called you. You haven't talking more than the person that called you. That's what we're saying. You have so many things to say. Don't mind me,
my brother. Go ahead.
You have so many things to say, but the thing remains: we have to do this, do it very well. The reason why I'm calling is because of the concerns I have. We have been in Biafra land. We have suffered. Telling you what I've suffered, what I've lost, and the thing I have to forsake because of what we are doing. But man, you have put more than what I don't think anyone in Biafra land has put in more than. I saw you right from the days you started, right from the days you can stand up in a conference like this from 7 morning, 7 o'clock, without sitting down, without blinking an eye. You'll be chewing Peter Cola all through that night. You will not sleep for 3 consecutive times. I know what you have done, and I know what you can do. Onyibe, I will say more grace to your elbow. But please, in every information you are diverging, Onyibe, it's an open advice. Try and put it well. Now, the thing there is our leader has done wrong. You have done wrong. So many persons have done wrong. Now, but trying to look at someone else to remove his dirty in his eye, but your own beautiful your eye is what I will not. Count 3 when you have not counted 1. You can't count 60 when you have not counted 2. It's not possible. Let's follow things diplomatically. Let's follow things accurately. Let's follow things meticulously. And let's follow things righteously. I cannot be in my phone and someone that I have not heard of, someone I don't know will call me and give me an instruction and tell me, remove this. And because of command and control, I do it. It's not done. I have a heart and I think. I have brain and I think. Biafrans, we should all be wise at this particular time. We should all be wise. We should all sit down and listen. And a wife and a husband is having issue at home and the wife runs out to look for help. You as someone that's ranting, you don't know what they have done inside. You should know what they have done inside before you talk. Thank you very much. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much, my brother. Honestly, I am and the rest of it. But then I need to begin to tell them the truth. We actually have been able to consider the consequence of our actions after this day and before this day. And we have said we will stand by the us here. Nothing more, nothing less. We have not recognized any demigod in our land. I have the Obi of Utoko, I have the Denyi of Agbo, I have Ubi Efesomo, and of course all the millions of monarchs who stand tall before global community, renowned barristers and well-respected individuals across the globe. We entered this thing in the first place because we know it is the right thing to do and we will never regret our action. But we have found out that some people think that they are demigod. But then, they are not our God. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? Most of you don't know. He gonna get back. Some people will come in and say that Uchemefo is the. In fact, Father Odengwangwa, I can't pronounce it. The Reverend Father that told you that Uchemefo, the committee, Uchemefo refused to attend the meeting. Is it the Reverend Father Odengwangwa? Reverend Father Odengwangwa dashed me 40,000 2 times. Because I know IPOB will publish it. Reverend Father Odengwangwa, he dashed me 40,000 2 times. IPOB reconditioned me in such a way that as they remove me, I'm supposed to go and hang myself and die. Thunder will fire all of you. Do you understand? Me and say, hey, is it Chemefo that stopped me from broadcasting? He sent many cock and bull stories. I was listening to him. If I lie, let God frustrate me the more. Because I'm frustrated already by idiot Okano. Reverend Ngwangwa, some of the monkey and babu who call me and say, leave it, Chemefo, leave him, we will talk to idiot Okano, let him recompense you. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, can you hear me? And of course, if you will not respond to me, I will cut you off. So, like I said, Reverend Father Dengwangwa said, oh, leave Uchemefo, don't follow him. Everything they did was to separate me from Uchemefo, separate us differently and deal with us individually. I knew. And I'm happy Mazemefo knew. We watch them. Because now they cannot think he's the only scammer. Yahoo freedom fighter. They separated all of us. You people were able to break. What is this Urubu man? What do they call him? They call him Kai Kai man. As then they call me, call him very name. Magnus Oraka, Magnus Kudan. The same game you used to shot Magnus Oraka down, I know. The game you used to fight Omiumiu, Iliwanya, Asari Dokobo, the Nkemoga Dizichi. Are you there, caller on the line?
I'm still with you if you're talking. Now, I will ask a pertinent question since we are discussing online Onyinye. Now, over time, you've been saying you're a scammer. What point in time did you realize? Because if you are talking Yahoo scammer, you are also you were once a member of the Directorate of State, and you were once the head of the African affair when it has to do with everything about our struggle. At one point in time, did you that this is not the right thing or the right way things should be, or there's something wrong in the struggle? Let's educate ourselves. Let's educate ourselves
yes,
online.
My brother, you are in Wari language, Ejekpati Yoko. You are a next generation with a maximum brain. Touches brain. I will answer you. And I must appeal to the conscience of every next generation Biafrans to open their eye and look. Now, let me go this way. A lot of people at the initial stage has called me and say, how can you know this evil is going on in IPOB and you didn't say anything? The same group of individuals has also called me and said, how can you be saying this? You want to destroy the struggle? And now you see me, they leave me between the devil. Time passed. I am guilty. And now I am left with the option to stand my ground and defend sincerity, integrity to the end. When we joined IPOB, it was all holy, holy. We saw the truth, we heard the truth, we followed the truth. And then when we get closer, as it is in every organization, we discovered some things are not right. And then we begin to question. Now, when we question the authorities, instead of them incorporating us into their Yahoo, they see us as threats. We have to manage our temple until we know the truth because we are ignorant at the moment. A lot of people has called me and said, this Nnamdi Kanu, Chike Dozier, Tony Zurumike, China Sanworu, Nenanya, they are Yahoo. I defended them with my life. And now, this is because I don't believe they can do such thing. And then we go on. Until I personally, I knew I was wrong. I can play another official. No, okay, foreign, China Sanworu, Chike Doziem, or former Josephine Arewa, among other idiots, sent my audio to Nnamdi Kanu. And then Nnamdi Kanu forwarded the audio back to me and say, this idea you are making is not good. Don't make audio again. Don't make audio again. I said, Nnamdi Kanu, this audio you sent to me were my response to these people. I would have appreciated if you send their own audio to me before you talk to me. And after 2 or 3 conversations before he told me, do your broadcast and get out there. Now understand, husband and wife do quarrel in their home. The first stage is to make sure their children does not know they are quarreling. Quarrel aggravates, the children will know. But then they still try to manage the temple, let the neighbors not know. If in time pass it aggravates, the neighbors know. They still try to manage, let the people within the vicinity not know. And when they manage and it aggravates, the people in the vicinity know. Eventually it goes to the community. From the community, once it gets to the police station, it will be on the federal government record. We have been meticulous, systematically, patiently following them, that it remains in the bedroom. Now it is in the sitting room. And then it will soon get into the compound. And then it will get to our street. And then we are at the stage now. Only one stage remains. The whole Biafrans must know the truth. We are trying to be patient. This thing we are not doing is not our intention. And after all, we are not fighting to win. We are fighting so that all of us will win. But all of you have the right to know the truth. That is it. Now they cannot give me juju to swear now. Juju, give me rod with them pour blood put to leak. Cola to chop, I chop. Then give me palm wine swimming with a rotten maggot, I drink. Not the way they not do me. And so I could not. My friend, yes. The air, you are the only person hearing me. Nobody was hearing me. Is this Yahoo Nigerian NEPA? So, like I was saying, but I see that is how we got here. I tell you, Uche Mefo birth to the child of circumstance. Child of circumstance, which is this radio. Without destroy all of us. They will destroy us. But now it's not possible for them. They will suffer us, but we are here. I don't know if I'm able to answer your question properly anyway, my brother. Was I able to answer your question properly? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? NEPA took light, I on generator, and then we are trying to manage in between the NEPA and the generator. I just lost my brother who was asking me question. I always digress, you know, and then he's back again. Are you there, my brother? Can you hear me? Just hold on, just hold on, just hold on. Just hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I was cut off. I hope I answered your question clearly. If not, please rephrase the question. I always digress in most cases. I still lost that very caller, and believe me, we are inching closer to the end of this program, and I hope and wish he can call back again, because you call us and say the truth.
Understand. Just understand. Yes.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Did I answer your question well, or I digressed?
I don't know.
If my answers are not clear, you should please ask again. The line is straightly very bad. And what do I do? And honestly, I have come to a stage where I have to call this program off. Biafrans across the globe, this is not personal. Everybody have the right to know what IPOB have been doing, what Nnamdi Kanu have been doing, what you have been ignorantly doing in the nearest future. I will sign off from here. Sincere appreciation to those of you who were able to call in, and my apology to those their call. I'm having a lot of technical issues here. If I production of this broadcast and such, I pull back. We are Biafran Watchmen. We are watching all pro Biafra group, from Idiot to Kanu to the list. Nde wono.